Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Fact Friday. Ila sikhuluma khona amaqiniso and having conversations of the heart with Gogo Lefa. Welcome. Today I'm going to speak about something that's very close to my heart. The calling, ubizo, ugubitwa, siprofito, moya, whatever you call it. But we mainly call it ubizo. What is ubizo? Is when your ancestors have called you for a particular journey. Others are called to be ubu inyanga, others are called to be sangomas, others are called to be prophets. Konke logo, in combination, they work towards the same goal of really seeing you fulfilling the purpose of your spirituality. Now, everybody is born with umoya. They are born with what I call the aligned chakras, zempilo. So when you are called, and you are called for a particular purpose, one needs to firstly understand what they are called for. They need to have a conversation and an alignment with their spirituality in order to start communicating with those that have called them. Nanzinking like Beakona, the problem. We all want to believe spirituality from a Western perspective, where we want to feel things physically, where we want to touch things physically, where we think that when you are called to be a sangoma, your great-grandfather must just appear in front of your face and start telling you things. No, it does not work like that. It is not science. Ubunyanga, or spiritual calling, is beyond the spectrum of science. It is beyond the way the Western views spirituality. When you are called, you need to be in line with what you are called for. Mawubizo lobu profeti, uyobu mprofeti. Mawubizo lobu nyanga, uyobu nyanga. When you are called to be a spiritual healer, then you become a spiritual healer. And you align to that particular purpose. Now, the problem that I am seeing currently is that everybody wants to go to this ultimate goal on their terms, on the way they want it, and on the terms that they want to describe it in the Western way. And that's not how you describe ubizo lomuntu. So one needs to firstly align themselves. Awukwazi ukuthi uhambe ephehlweni when you are not aligned. You need to communicate with your ancestors. They need to give you time. They need to give you the resources. Because when you are at the space or in the spiritual space, you need to understand that certain resources need to be available to you. You need to also be shown the person that you are going to go to. You need to have an understanding with the person that you're going to go to. And that's when your journey begins. But your journey will never begin when you as an individual, you are not aligned. I want to say to my brothers and sisters out there, don't ever get into something when you do not understand it. Never get into ubunyanga or trying to answer your call when you do not fundamentally understand that that is your fundamental and core purpose in life. When these madlozi have not spoken to you, then you are kichima when you are peshweni. You'll find that that is not even the time. Ask for guidance. Ask for guidance from your ancestors. Is it the time? Am I going to the right person? Is it the time to even answer to this call? What is this call about? Why do I need to even answer this particular call? Do I answer the call to go practice? Or do I answer the call for my own well-being? So ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters out there, don't ever get into something when you do not understand it. Give yourself some time to understand what is this calling before you answer the call. You are taught if you got inyanga or umprofeti or umtandazeli that will teach you the journey. You are taught to start communicating to your ancestors, to start aligning yourself. When you do not have an aligned spirit, when your spirit is not pure, you will never be able to go through the journey and ever fulfill it with the actual purpose. This is the thought of the day, thought of the week, which I want you to think about. When you've got a passion and a calling of becoming a doctor, you get excited about it, you get aligned to it, you get used to it, you get wanting to understand what the calling of being a doctor is. Even when it comes to spirituality, you do not understand it in your own terms. You understand it with the terms of Gogo nabomkhulu. You understand it in the term of spirituality. But the main purpose and the main essence that I want to leave you with on this Fact Friday, as a spiritual healer, as a traditional healer, I see many people going to ipehlo when it's not time, when they are not aligned, when they even don't know what they are doing. And they get there, they pay exorbitant monies, they buy food, they do this and they do that. Understand who has called you. Understand why you are called. Understand your lineage. Understand your family tree. Understand where you as a particular individual come from. I want you tonight, as you go through this video, whether it's in the morning, whenever you're at home, think about your lineage. Think about the reputation you have and that you need to carry. Tina ebunyangeni, we are not here to destroy communities. We are not here to destroy neighborhood. We are not here to destroy families, but we are here to build. We are here to change people's lives. And how do we do that when we are not aligned ourselves? So, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, daughters and sons of Africa, know that you need to understand the calling first. And with that said, I love you. Thokozani Ndawe.